Here in the results section, we see a chronological history of the test runs we've kicked off and their results. A run can be just one test, if it was run by itself, or a group of tests that were run together. The red dots next to each run indicates that at least one test within that run failed. Looking at the test breakdown, we can see that in my most recent run, 4 tests passed and 1 failed. We can also toggle to see start time versus run duration. Now let's click into our most recent run to triage further. Here we can see the tests that failed and the 4 tests that passed. The little comments icon indicates that a tester left feedback, even though the test itself passed. Going back to the test that failed, let's triage a bit further. From this view, we can see the browser and the step that the test failed on. Let's take a look at the result of this individual test. What we're seeing here is a breakdown of all of the test steps. Passed steps have a green check mark next to them, and failed steps have a red X. Clicking into the failed step, we see the preview of each of the 3 testers' sessions, which includes their feedback as to why they failed the step. Let's take a closer look. We can replay the video of the tester session, which will begin on whatever step you click into. You can also speed up or slow down the video for easy viewing. Toggling to the screenshot, you can see the tester's mouse movements on the page, which is helpful for pointing out usability issues. Finally, you can download the tester video or investigate further via the HTTP logs. Our tester rating system helps us keep tester quality high. This tester did a great job and followed instructions exactly, so I'm going to leave them 5 stars. Now that I've investigated why my test failed, I can export my test failure to Jira since I have the integration already set up. I'll also want to categorize my test failure. In this case, the test failed due to test instructions, so I've selected Needs Refactor as the failure category. I'm also going to input a failure description to indicate to the rest of my team why this test failed. I don't want this test to be run again until it's been refactored, so I'm going to set the test to draft mode, which will disable it from running as part of a regular test run. The next time that one of my colleagues or I goes back to look at this test run, we'll see that the failure has already been investigated, triaged, and the failure has been categorized. After the test has been refactored, we can rerun the failed tests in this run. Back on the results page, we can see that the triage process for this test run is complete. All of the failures have been categorized and bugs documented. We're now ready to move on. Last stop for this product tour is our Rainforest dashboard. Here we can see at a high level the health of our test suite, including the tests marked as Needs Refactor and tests categorized as bugs in the past week. This helps us to understand the ROI of our testing activities and keep track of our to-dos across our team. As always, if you have any questions, please check out our Help Center or chat our support team.